Whew. It is damn hot today. I check, 29 degrees Celsius. So I thought I'd go for a walk. We'll see if anybody joins the live. I'm very doubtful at this point. It is Thursday, so we're getting to the weekend. Thought I'd do a little bit of exercise today. Let me see what I'm seeing. Sorry for all the shaking, but it's a very old phone. Well, 5-year-old phone, I think. So it doesn't really fix the bouncing, the shaking. We're here somewhere in Quebec. And if you join me now, or maybe I'll leave it on later, you can see a little bit of what's going on around here. Oh. Like I said, it's a very nice day. Anybody need a house? Whew. So why am I doing this? Gotta get into better shape. Too much sitting. Figured I'm all alone today. Might as well do it. Gonna see an electric car soon. Very nice. I don't know where we're gonna go. Where I'm going, I should say. A giant driveway. And you see the beautiful, I wouldn't call this countryside, suburban area? Somewhere in Quebec. If you're joining me, say hello. It's recycling day out here. So it is about 29 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit. But you gotta get your steps in somehow, right? But man, 29 is hot. If anybody's out there watching, I saw 2 people popped in. Maybe you popped out by now, say hello. How about taking a look at this? If I could flip the camera around. A little construction going on. Some beautiful houses. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. This is not generally what I do, but I had some free time, so I'd show you my area, or the area I'm in. I have 5 people on. See somebody saying hello. Hi, Irma. It's hard to see. Hi, Irma. Hi, Joseph. Nice to see you both. I'm using a very old iPhone for this because I'm too cheap to buy another one. Generally on this channel I do retro gaming, tech, things like that, but I thought I'd do a little walk around in this blistering heat. What are you both up to today? Well, I got 10 people on. Where am I? I'm in somewhere in Quebec, Canada. La Belle Province. And I'm just walking around in the heat. Sorry for all the shaking, but again, this is like a 5-year-old phone, so there's no stabilization. What are you all up to today? I see I have 8 viewers on right now. It's nice, huh? Look at this manicured lawn here. And look, they even have like a little chair in their garage. Do I speak French? Oui, je parle un petit peu français. Un peu. Mais je suis anglophone, pas francophone. So if you're watching, you didn't understand that. I said I am Anglophone, not Francophone. So my first language is English. Ça va? Yeah, it's going well. Ça va et toi? Or vous? Where are you, Joseph? And thanks for everyone left a like and subscribe. Let's get this channel up. Even though, once again, this is not what I usually do. Oh, here's another nice house. Big, huh? I'm walking, hey, it's hard to see. Glitch. Nice to see a glitch. Leave a like as I'm dying out here in the heat. Probably should have bought some food. But what are you gonna do? A lot of traffic for it's like 12:20. You're in Francais, you're in your bedroom. Oh, very cool. How's my day? I didn't do much. I've been listing a lot of stuff of my old computer stuff for sale. I'm trying to make a little bit of room because I collect a lot of stuff. Let's flip this around. I collect a lot of vintage games, computers, things like that, so gotta make some room for other things. You're in Canada. Vous êtes où? Where in Canada are you? What is the stream about? Nothing much right now. I'm heading to the mountain. I'm probably not gonna go in because you gotta pay to get in, unfortunately. I'll walk up to it. Just thought do a Q&A, say hello, some encouragement to get me moving. Oh, Joseph, you are subscribed. Merci beaucoup. C'est très gentil. Vous êtes où au Canada? Looks like a nice view. I'm somewhere in Quebec. So Quebec, Canada. It's nice, huh? Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, I am like, they converted their garage. I'm in an area that's more suburban than anything, but it's a nice view. That's close to where you are. Where are you, Glitch? You in Quebec also? Like I said, generally on my channel I just do videos and shorts on tech things, video games, things like that, but I'm trying to get myself moving a little bit. Whew. It's hot. It is 29 degrees, which is stupidly hot. I appreciate the sub. Right now, here, you want to take a truck? Here we go. Sorry. Oh, you're in Calgary. You don't know where Quebec is? Quebec's a province on the eastern side of Canada. You know, like, you're in a province, you're in Alberta, right? We're another province, we're the French province. I mean, I do speak English, but it's the French province. Like the guys doing the lawn care. Sorry for the shaking. Thanks for the like. So yeah. Now, Ooh. It is stupidly hot. Maybe bringing coffee was a bad thing. Oh, if you don't know how to spell Quebec, Q-U-E-B-E-C. That's how you spell it. So what are you all doing today? You on vacation? What do I do for a living? Good question. I don't do this. This is just for fun. I have my own channel. I've had started with an Instagram to a channel to Twitter to X, you know, all that social media stuff just to show off the tech I enjoy. Usually older. But what I do, I work in education to make sure that people's, how do I put it, families, kids, seniors, all that get services to help them out with whatever it is they need in life, because in Quebec it can be hard. I am old. Thanks. Oh, calling the cops? All right. One sec. It's hard to see my phone. Jeez. Okay. Before we got that. Hey Raven, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Sorry I didn't respond to you. I thought I did. Okay. Tongue, tongue, tongue. Hi Elmo. Number one. Man, it's hard to see the screen. I do apologize. It's like super bright and this isn't my phone. What country do I live in? Canada. Hi Rudy, you're the best. Rudy's an awesome person. He does like his own tech channel. He's a genius. So always want to meet him. Thank you. You don't have to call me sir. I appreciate it, Glitch. Tongue, yep. It is sunny out. Thanks for joining, Glitch. Thanks for subbing. Okay, I think I got everything. I'm not too kind, Rudy. You're the best. Rudy helped me when I needed, without putting me down when I needed help with a Commodore VIC-20, where other people, let's say in the retro computing community, just kind of look down on you when you ask questions. Yeah, I don't need donations. Yeah. So, if you ever need help with computer stuff, Rudy's the best. The chat shows up a little bit later, so yeah, I did respond. I'm not going to be doing that. I don't need donations. Hey, subbing and watching, saying kind things are just appreciated. There you go. There's the fuzz. Oh. Who else do we have here? Sprout Seedly? That is like an awesome name. Thanks for joining on our walk through Quebec, Canada. Yeah, I'm not gonna be, I can see the chat. It just takes a bit. Sorry, it just takes like a moment. You have to give it a second. It's loading up on a 5-year-old cell phone here. Yeah, I'm not saying that, Raven. Sorry. I'm not saying any weird things, but... Quelle ville? C'est la rive sud de Montréal. Je dis pas la ville, mais... C'est à la rive sud de Montréal. What is it named? Dooney? What's up, Dooney? Thanks for watching. And Seedly, thank you so much. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Generally, don't do too many walks around, especially 29-degree heat. Nice for inspiration. No, I don't want $100. I appreciate it. Thanks for reaching out. Treat. It is like disgusting. So one of you was from Alberta. Where are the rest of you from. Show you local cars. It's like 20, 30 feet high. Or if you need a walk. And they are well hidden. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Oh, the chat suddenly started coming in. I'm going camping in 2 weeks. Which should you do there? Sorry, the chat literally just popped on like 15 messages. Me? Just go for a hike, relax by the water if you're close to water. In the woods, I'm in the suburbs. To get back to work. Thank you, Rudy. You're the best. You love camping? I like camping too. As I've gotten older, it's harder to sleep on the ground. Oh well. Thanks for everybody who joined the stream. It went off for a bit as my phone got really hot. Maybe I do need one of those phone coolers. I'm not going to be walking in the grass over here because I don't know what that grass is. We have ticks out here. Hopefully my phone doesn't overheat again. So if you're wondering where I'm walking now, behind some homes. I'm not going to show you into their houses, but this is where I am now. Try to stay in the shade as much as I can because apparently 30-degree heat is not good for an iPhone. So yeah, just taking a walk out here at Quebec. Nice houses. And that's it. For everybody who joined the stream before, thank you very much for subbing. I got a couple of subs there, which I do appreciate. Oh, that's nice. Ah, it's not so hot. It's pretty cool, huh? I think it looks nice. We have a national park over here. I didn't go in because to go to the national park, you need to pay. I mean, you would assume my tax dollars pay already, but apparently not enough to save the trees. And it is a heightened state for fires right now, according to the city I'm in. But yeah. So for the couple of people who either popped in or popped out just now, hello, hello. Don't generally do these kinds of things. Oh, it's so nice. Now I can actually see the screen. I generally do RetroTech, video games, thrifting, things like that in my little part of the world. Sometimes the States, but I haven't been there in a while. Oh, look at this. I'm not going to zoom into their house, but if anybody's watching, can I zoom? Look, they have a little guy statue. That's pretty cool. Like I said, it is 29 degrees Celsius. Don't ask me in freedom form, whatever that is. I have no idea. But man, it is nice here. I'm not sure where this leads. We'll find out, I guess. Walking for about an hour. Let's try to get the heart rate up, sweat out some of the fat. So if you're watching, say hello. It'd be really cool to interact with you all. All two that I see watching right now. Could be a bot for all I know. I'll flip the camera around so you can, there we go, zoom out. That's some of the view I have right now. Like I said, this is a national park next to me. I'm gonna try to keep walking in the shade so my phone doesn't overheat again. Because that might be right why I don't see the chat. Wow, look at all that in your yard. It's a nice yard. Sorry, covering it with my hand. Ooh, but man, Hope you're all having a good summer. I went on vacation out of province for a little bit myself. Did some game hunting. I went to Ottawa. If any of you know where Ottawa is? Ottawa, Ontario, our nation's capital. Game hunting was pretty good. I do have to say though, the best places to game hunt, the best places to game hunt that I found in Ottawa were the thrift stores. No, sorry, not thrift. The pawn shops. Look, little cat. Hello, kitty. He doesn't trust me. That's okay. Oh, it's much nicer in the shade. Just look at all that green. Beautiful, huh? I don't generally come out here too often. And then there's these giant houses. There's somebody cleaning up over there. I'm not gonna point it at them. Very awkward. All the green. Oh. I feel like I'm zoomed in. There we go. And my beverage of choice for this stupidly hot day, that coffee. Man. It is nice around here. But again, if you're watching the stream, say hi. If you have any questions, comments, make them respectful. That'd be awesome. Entertains me. Like I said, this is generally a retro games, computers, things like that channel, so it's a little bit different. We gotta get out once in a while. Hi, Zytherum. Your name sounds like a Pokemon. I just think it's cool. Super nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping in, saying hello. Saying hello, sorry. You wanna see where we're walking? We were just walking through this part of Quebec. I don't know if you can hear me. I had to stop my stream for a little bit. We're going on for, I don't know, 25 minutes. Because my phone got stupidly hot. And I've always made fun of people with phone coolers because I always thought it was useless, but apparently it's not. Well, at 30 degrees. That's what's needed. What are you up to today? Be cool to hear. Somebody told me in the chat before that they were preparing to go camping. And I was mentioning that I ain't gone camping in like 20 years because I'm getting old. And then everything cut out. Wow, look at the houses are up here. Look at that. I'm gonna go to the other side of the street. Whew. Hi again. Sorry about that. Sprout Seedly. It's 29 degrees, my phone overheated. Ooh, such nice houses. I'm in a very nice area now. I'm not in the woods right now because I turned around, as you can see. Big, big houses. Thank you for coming back. Sorry about the connection. I've been walking for over an hour now in this 29 degrees. I should be slim. So look at this. Don't ask me where I am, because I've never been on the street with these massive houses. I'm really hopeful that my phone doesn't die, because it will get hot. I gotta go to the other side. There's a lot of construction guys redoing grass. Ooh. Look at these beautiful houses. I mean, that leaves something to be desired. It's kind of boring in the front here. It kind of looks like weeds. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's walk back into the shade. Yeah, nature's pretty. I don't know about here. This is the suburbs. I mean, look. It's not nature. I'm out in the suburbs. You live in the suburbs? Another thing I'm noticing in this giant area, giant house area, there's a lot of maintenance people out here right now. What is my favorite video game? Well, that could be a bunch of things, and what I mean by that is this. The game I play the most right now, the game that gives me the most nostalgia, that's like different things, right? The game I'm playing a lot right now, well, the last game I like pretty much 100%ed was like Spider-Man 2 on PS5. That was a lot of fun. Get back into the shade. Ooh, my coffee's getting hot. I play a lot of NHL 25 because we're in Quebec and we love our Canadians generally. One of the video games I played for most of my life was Rampage. I probably have Rampage on 5 or 6 different systems at this point, with its own like plug and play and mini arcade and NES and Master System and all that. Don't know if I have the Atari version, but it's an awesome game. Did I say I play Undertale? No. I've never played that. Sorry. Have you? And I like a lot of games from my childhood. NES, Super Genesis. I didn't have a Super Nintendo. NES, Genesis. Had an N64 for a bit just for Mario 64, and other than that, I didn't really like most of the games on that system. Your brother plays that? Very cool. I've never played that before. Looking up my nose here. Oh, it's a really good game. Maybe I'll check that out. And what systems does it come on? I'm gonna assume PlayStation. Look at this roof. Whoa. It's cool. Oh, you got it on your Switch. Did you buy a Switch too? I got a Switch too. And I'm pretty... It's good hardware. The new Mario Kart is great. I've not bought a single other game since I've gotten this thing. Thing is, the games are just so expensive. It's hard to justify like 100 plus. Switch Lite, yeah, those are just as good. I mean, if you don't really care about playing on a TV, what's the point of buying a full-size Switch? I would get a Switch Lite with a nice grip. They could add on because it's not super comfortable for me to hold because of the size, and then you're golden. I mean, what else do you need? Hope you can hear me okay. Oh, you want to see something cool? So I'm in a neighborhood where they set up like outside. Yeah, I like to play my games alone too, actually. Generally, except for Mario Kart, obviously. But so this is set up so they could practice taking shots. And they set up basketball nets. This is a neighborhood. This is not the city that does this. Like, they have little minions. And they have hockey nets. So it's like a neighborhood setup. That's pretty cool. I like that. Whew. And then it says private area, do not go. So if everybody else is watching, you could say hello. I see 2 of you chatted so far. It says 3, but who knows? Could be a bot for all I know. I've gotten those before many times when I used to stream more computer repairs and things like that, which I haven't done in a while. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about games. Yeah, I got the Switch 2, like I said. Impressed with the hardware, not impressed with the game prices. If the game prices stayed the same, I'd be thrilled, and yeah, I think it's the best system. However, paying like $120 plus tax Canadian for some of these games is like crazy. Right? I mean, I don't know where everyone else is watching from, but I find these prices crazy. Xbox, however, is starting to lower their prices, but the thing is with Xbox games, there, my shade. the Xbox games, they started lowering the prices, but Xbox games, there's nothing on those discs anymore. At least the ones that Microsoft makes. It's just essentially a code on a Blu-ray. So what's the difference if you lower your price? It's still digital. Your cousin has a Switch too. Well, there you go. That's how we used to play our games back in the day. A lot of times you go over to someone's house that had a system you didn't, and you played it there. Or if they had a game you didn't, you go play over there. I used to do it. That's the way it's done. Do I think the Switch 2 is worth it for Mario Kart World? No. It's not. Sorry. You're hoping to say yes and encourage you to buy it just for that. I mean, Nintendo says it's pricing these things. I'm gonna stay on the side without the sidewalk because it's so hot where the sidewalk is. Nintendo says they're pricing it based on youth. And I get it, but still, the price is way too high for even that's use. I only really play games on the computer. Like, I only like use Xbox and stuff. I only really play games on the computer. Only I don't really like the Xbox and stuff like that. You have to like Xbox. I bought it originally because there were Xbox exclusives that I wanted to play, right? Like some of the Halo and things like that. But since then, they flipped the switch and now we're selling their games to Sony and Nintendo. Like, they don't care where your games. You can play their games on a television. You've seen their last commercials about like everything's a PlayStation and they go, or everything's an Xbox, sorry. And they're playing like on a TV, on a phone, all things like that. Yeah, you know where Microsoft's heading. They could care less about you buying their hardware because it costs them money to produce, to ship it, to, you know, all that to make an Xbox. But with the games, you just put it online and it doesn't really cost me anything except for servers. In the end, you own nothing. Your dad used to play Halo. That's a very good game. I saw one YouTuber, he took the original Halo disc because he got an Xbox Series X and he put it in and it didn't work. I found that really crazy. That, because they talk about backwards compatibility, but their own franchise, own massive game, Halo, won't even work on their series. That's crazy. It's so hot. Nice neighborhood. It is steamingly hot, and I'm trying to get into the shade as much as I can. Oh, you're back? Welcome back. So this is the direction we're heading now. I think we'll walk through this little neighborhood here, in case you wanted to see. I don't know if you have any questions, anybody coming in. I don't know if I answered it correctly. I also collect a lot of vintage computer stuff, so not just consoles. You know, consoles are computers. Yeah, I saw that you said hi. Sorry. It might just take a 20 seconds or so. I don't know how long it takes for it to update the chat. But again, the phone is getting hot, so that might be why it's dragging it down, right? Oh, I just stand here for a second. Let it cool down. Walking now for, if I could say, let's check. A little over an hour. About a little over an hour at like 30 degrees. It's hot. Ooh. Sorry about that. You're outside. You're watching me boil, so you thought you'd go outside and boil, depending where you are right now. I don't know what the temperature is over there. This is like the longest I've walked non-stop, I think, in a long time. Look at this thing. Oh, don't want to report you. Pretty foot on. And I'm not going to show her too much. You got a big yard? I have a, I don't know how you say it, small to medium. I can tell you the size of my yards are front and back takes about an hour to mow, so if that helps. Yeah. They have a giant big flag on their house. Do I know who Terrians are? No. Terrien? Therians? I don't know. Who? Who are they? Let's just stop for a second. Who's Terrien? Or Therians? Whoever you're saying it. My foot hurts. Oh man, this is a long time. You said, do I know who the Therian or the Terrier are? So I said, who are they? I'm assuming that's what you couldn't hear. I don't know if this is like a dead end, this street. It looks like it is. Right? It's like a dead end. After humans? After humans? No. What's that? I'll let you see what I'm seeing for a bit. And again, it takes a moment for the chat to reload with me. So if it takes a second for me to answer, I apologize. It's just I don't see it. It doesn't pop up. Before we got like 5-10 messages at one shot that came in, right? So I can't necessarily see the chat right away. So if you write something, you gotta give me a little bit. Or like someone who is human but is animal on the inside. Okay. So why are you just curious about that? Why are you bringing that up? I mean, nothing negative. I'm just asking. Why are you bringing it up? Did you see something that I didn't see? All green. Oh goody, we can turn. It's not a dead end. There's construction over there, but it's not a dead end. Oh, hey there, we got a pool. So why the mention of the animal people thing? Just curious. Like they might have been an animal in the past. Okay. Is that something you're interested in? Are you suggesting I was an animal in the past? More likely no. Let's turn back. There's just construction over there. Let's look over here now. So I keep clicking you by accident, sorry. I'm not trying to remove you. So, why the Terrians, or what you were saying? I'm gonna slow down my gait a little, my walk, because my feet are hurting. It's hard to see the screen. think we're working on this. I was saying, why are you bringing up the animal person thing? I'm curious why you brought it up. Sorry if it's windy and you can't hear me. So the phone doesn't overheat. There's no shade anywhere here. Oh, you're one? Okay. Well, then you're the first one I've ever met. Nice to meet you. I'm not, I don't think so. Just a regular old human being. There's no shade anywhere here. Oh my God. It is boiling out here. Everyone is popping in and out. Where are you and what's the temperature where you're at? It is 30 degrees Celsius here. 31. Or 1 o'clock Eastern. All right, thanks for joining. See ya. Thanks for saying hi, liking, subscribing, all the fun stuff. And if everybody else wants to take a look where we are. So hot. So very hot. Nice out. So hot. Mind-numbingly hot, 31 degrees. And it feels like 130,000 degrees right now. Let's find more shade. Oh, that's better. Say hello if you popped into the chat. That would be much appreciated. Oh man. Sorry for the shaky cam. You're back. Okay. That was fast. Where'd you go? It's a pretty good walk. Might end the stream soon because I don't want to dox. I said hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sprout Seedly. Let's see where I am again. Very nice hedges. Look at that. That's pretty impressive that they could cut it like that. I couldn't. I don't have the clippers to do it anyway. Soon I'm gonna start to head back home to sit down. Maybe I'll go hunting for some Pokemon cards for some people. You might like that. I'd like to see if I can find cheap ones. I might sit down here somewhere. See if give myself a bit of a rest. Seems like a good area. Oh, to sit. Ugh. Pause the stream. I mean, no one's watching right now, right? stream's almost an hour long at this point. Cars are coming. I'm just lowering the temperature of my phone and my body at this point. I've used half my phone for an hour because of the heat, I'm pretty sure. And here's the neighborhood. That's where I am. Oh. Good touch on. Yeah. I might be ending the stream here. Going on the hunt for some fun things. Now that I've been walking for well over an hour. And I don't want my phone to explode in my hands. So thank you all for joining. It's been a lot of fun until the part that the phone died. I was getting quite a few views. This might stay up on the channel, might not. If it does, I like it, I'll watch it. Make fun of it. Do what you need to do, and I'll see you guys later. See you later.